Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. Today we have a pick a card on what do they secretly want you to know. So the person that you have in mind, what do they, perhaps have had a hard time telling you or conveying to you. So what secrets are they holding on to that they want you to know, but for whatever reason they haven't told you. Some of this could be stuff that you maybe intuitively know, and this could be confirmations. I'm not really sure what's all going to come up here, but that is the intention of the reading today, is just finding out what your person or the person you have in mind is, holding on to secretively and hasn't let you know. So I have three piles. So pile one, we have this ammonite fossil. So this is the golden ratio or the Fibonacci sequence on here. And we have the Hush Tarot with that for pile one. Pile two, I have the Uncommon Tarot and this golden obsidian heart. Pile three, we have the Crow Tarot and this beautiful piece of carnelian. So go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, feel free to watch more than one. There could be there could be a lot of secrets here. If you have different people you want to check in on, you're more than welcome to watch as many as you like. The timestamps will be in the description box below. Sometimes people use the timestamps to help them figure out what pile is theirs if they're having a hard time choosing. But best bet is just take a deep breath and go with whichever you're drawn to the most. I will leave these up here for a moment. Feel free to pause the screen if you need to, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends for pile one. You guys picked this ammonite, this fossil, has the Fibonacci sequence in it, or the golden ratio here. So we are going over what your person secretly wants you to know, maybe some truths they're holding on to. Just kind of going to see what do they secretly want you to know. So pile one's person, we're going to jump right in. So we're using the Hush Tarot, by the way, and we're going to see what your person secretly wants you to know or wants to tell you. Pile one's person, what do they secretly want them to know? So we have a Seven of Pentacles, and my stomach is growling. Sorry if anyone heard that. We have a Page of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. We have a King of Swords. I'll go one more over. And we have the Judgment card. All right, what does this person want you to know? So this person definitely, I feel like they're in their head a lot about you, about this connection. It's something that kind of keeps coming back up. They might not want you to know, or they secretly want you to know that they think about you often. It's something they like reconsider over and over and over again, and possibly looking at the choices that they've made, like reevaluating, like, did I make the right choice? But I also feel like they can't let, I mean, it depends on your situation. This is a general reading, so just take this how it fits. But there is a level of just not letting this die, so to speak, being able to let this go. And that's secretly something they want you to know. They want you to know that they keep coming back to this. They keep revisiting this connection, this idea, this that you just keep like popping back up in their mind. like I keep thinking about like judgment being like it's people that have died, being like it's you know, judgment day, people that have died being brought back, right? So there's this level of like you keep coming back to them. Now with the Seven of Pentacles here, so we kind of start off, this person is holding a key. So the message that's kind of coming in with this is kind of like you hold a key to a certain part of them. You seem to unlock a certain part of them. They secretly want you to know that. But there's also a level of waiting to Seven of Pentacles. So this person, it might not be quite the right time for them. They might have a hard time expressing that. Whatever, there's a timing issue with this person, but they also definitely see the value in this connection. They see the value in you. They secretly want you to know that. Again, I keep getting like, you're the key to unlock me. I really apologize about my stomach if you guys can hear that. It's wanting to join this reading all of a sudden out of nowhere. But yeah, so like, and also you may have grown on this person a little bit. Like they might not want to admit it. Like you've like really like planted your seeds within them. Like, it's like they almost don't, it's like they're trying to hide the fact, yet secretly want you to know that you're extremely valuable to them, a little more than they let on. We do have this Page of Cups and a Page of Swords here. So I feel like this person, they secretly want you to know that they do have feelings for you. They have a hard time expressing that, or they feel like they get tongue-tied around you. So it's like they want you to know that you leave them a little like speechless at times. So if they're just quiet, it's because they do have a lot going on and a lot that they're kind of pondering about this connection. There is an impulsiveness to the Page of Swords though. So I feel like at times they want to they secretly want to just come forward and tell you kind of how they feel. So, but there is a fear around here with this really expressing their feelings. They are afraid of that. Being really drawn into, there's either a bee or a wasp on the bottom of like this comb here. It's a wasp, okay, because that's a wasp nest. So it's yet they feel like if they're a little terrified to express themselves, like it's gonna like almost like bite them in the ass kind of vibe. Like they're gonna get stung if they share their feelings with you. And so they think about it a lot. You're heavily on their mind. Let's pull some more cards. What does pile one's person secretly want them to know? Okay, we have Justice. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person definitely has a lot of feeling, a lot of passion towards you. You know, this might be a connection where this person hasn't even told you that they like you yet. You know, I don't know how this is all going to fit, so you're going to have to use your discernment for that. But there's a level of this person really holding back, because if this is their hidden, like their secret is they want to come forward. Their secret is they want to date you. The Knight of Cups like wants to come forward. They want to take you out. They want to be romantic with you. So there might be a level of them really hiding what like their true feelings about this, and how much they really do want this connection to go somewhere, and how much they really want to come in and be like chivalrous. So with Justice here, and this is what's clarifying our Seven of Pentacles. So a nod to Libra here. Who else? You know, we have a lot of water energy, a lot of swords, so a lot of the air signs are here, and wands as well. So, but yeah, so Libra's showing up with Justice. So this person definitely, they want you to know, they secretly want you to know that they you almost like you weigh heavy on them with the Seven of Pentacles, again clarified by justice. I keep seeing the scales, and it's like you like are worth your weight in gold. That's secretly something they want you to know. Again, I keep getting drawn back to this key, like you are the key that unlocks me. But this also feels a little bit like you're also their undoing. They might not want you to know that you have as much power. Like they're really trying to keep their balance in this connection. They want to really yeah, they want to stay even, but they also like that might be where the slowness is coming through. It's like I have to take my time or else I'll lose it. I'll be too impulsive. I'll come forward too much because we have you know 3 nights running through here. So this person definitely wants to take action. They secretly want you to know that they want to come in, you know, passionately. They want to come in with affection. They want to come in with their thoughts and their feelings, but they are really held back. Especially we have this 9 of Swords, so they're very anxious about this. They're very anxious about the thought that you can't quite escape their mind. They secretly want you to know they're constantly thinking about you, but that does bring them a lot of anxiety. I think this person really likes to be in control of things. Like their life needs to fit in like a nice little kind of thing, and there's something about you that kind of throws that off for them. Like throws them off of balance. Again, I keep getting this, you're the key to so many things, but you're also the key to my undoing. I don't know if that's something that they've said to you. It feels like maybe there's like a drunken conversation that maybe they have like let in a little bit on that, like you're the key to my undoing, or like as a joke or something. This feels like it's something that's been said, but the meaning behind it, you might not have realized how much they really meant it, or something along those lines, because this person really does mean that. This 7 of Cups here, it is clarifying our Page of Cups, so I feel like they daydream a lot about you, but this person is holding on. Sorry, this person is really holding on to a memory. I love these cards. They're pretty. The images are a little creepy, but in a really awesome way. There's so much here. Like I could probably sit forever and just read one card. Yeah, there's so much in this card. There's like a serpent, there's a horse, and its skin is falling off. But the way this is, like this person, like I'm just paying attention to how this person is holding on to this horse that seems to be almost decaying. So I think that this person is really holding on tight to this connection. Like it's something that they hold very valuable, or they're holding on to a piece of something in their life. They secretly want you to know that this feels like a little bit like my life isn't as together as it seems. They secretly want you to know, like there's pieces of them that are like falling apart, but they are trying to hold on to it. They don't want to let it go. They don't want to let this connection go. So I'm not sure, you know, again, what your guys' exact situation is, but this feels like this person really thinks about this more than they let on. They feel more than they let on. But they're always just trying to keep their balance here. But they want to take action. They secretly want you to know that they want to come forward with this. But they also want you to understand how terrifying that is. There's something that is really scary about this coming back to life. Or also could be them facing their fears. This could be some childhood wounds, things like that, coming back up. Like stuff from the depths of them is coming up, but it's causing them anxiety. They secretly want you to know that. I'm going to pull a couple more cards, and then I think we're going to do some oracle cards. What else does pile one's person secretly want them to know? So we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. We have the Empress. And we have Strength in the upright and 9 of Wands in the upright. So this person wants you to know that I think it's like they're ready to stop being defensive here with the 7 of Wands in reverse. It's like they want to put down their guard. They want you to know that they find you extremely beautiful with the Empress being here. And they are very much like wanting to have the courage to come through and tell you all this, and they haven't given up on this connection. So if you guys are in a situation where you guys are separate, or there's been friction, like it's like they want to bring that wall down, and they're not ready to give up, but they are trying to find their courage to really honor you in the way that you need to be honored here with these cards. So let's pull, what else does pile one's person secretly want them to know? Fighting to emotionally detach and not winning. Yeah, I told you this person is like holding on. I kept getting drawn into how much this girl was holding on to this horse, even though it's fallen apart. Like this horse is like literally coming apart at the seams. So this person, you know, they want you to secretly know that even though they've fought to detach from this, and they might come across as emotionally attached, they haven't fully detached from this connection or from you. We have guilt for past actions and behaviors. So they want you to know that they feel really guilty. They feel really sorry. They feel very regretful for, you know, possibly some things that they've done, you know, depending on the length of your connection, like old past behaviors. But this person can just have guilt in general for things that they've done all the way around. Like it's like they want to like open up and express that to you. You know, we did have these pages, but there is this fear around it, about how to come forward about that. But they definitely feel guilty, yeah, about past actions and behaviors. What else does pile one person secretly want them to know? Okay, I'm not going to take all those. Oh yeah, I will. There's only 3. We'll take them. 3 I can handle. Choosing the right path for us. So they secretly want you to know that they're trying to get back on path. They're trying to make things right. Earning back trust and starting from the bottom. So I think that they realize if there has been, you know, disconnect with you guys, that they really do have to start from the bottom, but they're wanting to earn back your trust. They want to get back, you know, again, back on this right path. So I think they've tried to let this go. They've tried to move on, but it's like you are just like almost haunting them. And so, but I think they recognize they're going to have to show up in a different way if they didn't show up, you know, in the way that you needed. And then it says, you are my lifeline. I can't lose you. So they secretly want you to know, like, you are the key to so much in their life. Not only the undoing, but you're the key to, like, their happiness. Their key to all of it. Let's see if there's anything else. These stairs are rainbowed, if that means anything to anyone. There's a lot of, like, I don't know if you guys can see, every single one of these cards, like, shows, like, a path, like, going somewhere. So there could be some distance through you guys, but this person wants you to know they want to move down that path. They want to go forward. They want to move this forward. So they secretly want you to know that they're trying to get over some sort of distance, get to this destination, you know, to you. They want to correct this. But yeah, it's like, you know, wanting to get from A to B. So for some of you guys, there could be actual distance between the two of you guys, like a long distance. So they want to, like, close that gap. They want to follow this path. They want to go down this road. They want to get to the pier. And it's funny because this one we have the pier and this one we have a boat. So it's like they want to, like, get to the end of this pier to take this boat because you are their lifeline and they don't want to lose you. Even though they've tried to emotionally detach from this, but they just can't seem to, like, shake this connection off or shake you off. And that's secretly, that's something they really want you to know. All right, I'm going to pull some message cards. I'm getting lots of random little sayings here and there, but I'm just going to, we'll let the cards talk more than the messages coming through. Oop, these are from a different deck. Let's stick them over here. All right, so what else does pile one's person secretly want them to know, please? You deserve better than me. So there is this level of like, you know, realizing that they haven't treated you. So if they do find this courage to like come back, that they're gonna have to step it up. Again, earning trust back. Please forgive me. Reminiscing, yeah, like I was talking about, this person just like, it just keeps coming back up, keeps coming back up. And no matter how hard they try to detach from this connection, I wish I could take it back. So there's something that they've done or said that they want to take back, that they wish they could go back and do differently. Maybe they're hoping, you know, with Judgment being here, they have a lot of anxiety about this, but they're, you know, possibly hoping that they can bring this back to life, that they can earn your trust back, that they can move forward with you. They do need time. We do have the Seven of Pentacles, so the beginning of that, you know, of your reading is that Seven of Pentacles and Justice. So this person is weighing things out. They need time to figure this out. They may need time to be that better person. You know, we all have baggage. We all have things to heal. And sometimes I know it's hard when we want things now and we want someone to be what we need them to be now, but they may not be ready. This person definitely feels like they need more time. What you choose to do with that, I never suggest anyone truly wait for anyone. You do you and let them meet you where you're going, right? But they definitely need more time to fix all this, to heal all this. I want to work things out. There's so much I want to tell you. And I still have growing to do. Ooh, and then we have this extra special secret on the bottom of this deck. We're going to put this down though. It says, I abandoned people to make myself feel important. So for some of you guys that might really relate. It might be something that you're like, it's almost like this self-sabotage kind of thing, because they almost like want to be chased a little bit. This person may have not felt important as a child and never felt like, you know, I feel like when people do this, they do have a level of abandonment wound and they want someone to like not give up on them either. That also might be a dynamic between the two of you guys. There might be a trauma bond around feeling unseen or like a burden or abandoned as a child in some form here as well. All right, let's pull a couple more cards for you in this. What else does pile one's person secretly want them to know? The relationship is over, so they may feel like this thing is just over, that, you know, you've given up on them, you've given up on this, and that might be what causes them this anxiety, because it keeps coming back up for them. And as much as they want to detach from this and they want this to be over, you know, or, you know, be done with it on their end, they haven't been able to, but they may be afraid that you're done with it. Tough times are stopping this connection. I'm healing myself to love you better. So yeah, there's that level of regret here about not doing the right thing. I can't get you off of my mind. One or two more. I'm not ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. So yeah, there's this person, as much as they have all these feelings, as much as there is a lot of action and they want to secretly take, I don't think that, you know, the way this is presenting is they're not quite ready. And what you guys want to do with that, you know, I feel like anytime I talk about patience, there's like a collective eye roll, and I get it. But, you know, always focus on yourself. Always do what you need to do. You can hold space for people in your heart and let them meet you where you're going. You know, they wanted, like, there's so many pictures of roads. Don't be afraid to go after what you need and let this person catch up, you know, but there is there's a timing issue here. And then I think about marrying you on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, this person definitely sees you as someone, you know, we had the Empress here. So that person sees you as someone that they could have a future with, have a life with, have the key to their future. that's such a big message here. So I don't know if keys, or I don't know if someone's last name is Key. There's such a like a key thing. So I don't know, take that how that fits, but a key is super important in this reading for somebody or for a couple of you. But I think I'm going to end this here. I hope this helped. I hope this gave you some insight to what your person secretly wants you to know. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovely friends for pile 2. You guys picked the black obsidian heart. Has a gold cast to it, so some of you may relate with having a black heart, or it might be significant to you. I love my little black heart. So let's see. We are going over, we're using Uncommon Tarot today. And we want to know, what does your person secretly want you to know, or secretly wish that they could tell you and they haven't told you for whatever reason. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do my best to get all the information out there, but just see how it fits for you and your situation. And if it doesn't, let that part go. All right. So, pile 2's person. How do they feel about them? Or what do they secretly want them to know? Sorry. What does pile 2's person secretly want them to know? So we have a 6 of Swords, and it came out with the 9 of Cups. So we're going to take that together. We have the King of Cups. And the 6 of Cups. We have the Hanged Man. Okay. And then we'll pull one more and we'll get started here, and then as it flies out. And then we have a 6 of Wands. So I have something to tell you guys. I have already done this reading almost all the way through this pile, and I looked up and my phone wasn't recording. But I'm happy to say that already 4 of the same cards have popped out, so I'm feeling good about this. I'm really bummed. I was very upset, but I'm guessing for whoever picked this pile needed to hear something a little bit different. But it is a lot of the same energy, so maybe I just get to recreate it in a different way. So, I'm not gonna lie, I started this off really bummed out because it was a really awesome reading. So, but I gotta shake that off. It's the new reading. So, but yeah. 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, and 4 were all in the other reading, and I'd only gotten to this level, so it's looking similar. I can't let that go. All right, so how is this person, or what does this person secretly want you to know? They definitely want to move forward with this connection. They see you as someone that is a wish fulfillment. There could be a distance for some of you guys in this connection with the 6 of Swords, and they really want to like close that gap in distance. But they definitely see you as somebody that they hold of high value, of someone that brings them a lot of calm. And they secretly want you to know that. So this person, you know, especially King of Cups, and he was in your last reading, he has a tendency to be emotionally available, feel a lot, not always the most expressionate. So we will clarify these in a moment. There's a lot of watery energy, so some of you guys could be dealing with someone with heavy water in their chart. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or then they're like top 3 or top 5 heavy water, if you know their charts. So this person secretly wants you to know that you really fill their cup. They hold a lot of emotional attachment to you. They definitely feel like you are a soul level connection. In saying that, I realized recently someone didn't understand what I mean when I talk about soul level connections, and I simply mean like whatever label you want to put on it, soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, all those things. I believe that the labels are very personal to you as a viewer, and so my guides just kind of encompass those deeper soul connections, that a soul level connection. So that's what I mean. I didn't realize that people didn't realize what I meant, so I wanted to clarify that a little. they secretly want you to know that they see you as a partner. They could see you. There also might be this feeling of home, or this feeling of like knowing you from before. And they secretly want you to know that they value, like we have this person, it looks like there's two people and there's this umbrella here. And so this person also wants to protect you from things. They want to protect you from outside elements. They secretly want you to know that they want to protect you. They possibly want to protect your heart, and they want to protect your feelings. We're going to clarify that, so I'll see where that message goes. I didn't get that in the last one, so I love that this message is coming through. I didn't notice this umbrella last time. And both of these people have umbrellas, and this one has it down, and this one's covering both people. So it's like they're willing to be protective with your heart and with your feelings. They secretly want you to know they do value that, and they hold it like as something that needs to be shielded. So with the Hangman here, though, we do have this person having like a sense of pause, a sense of trying to like figure things out. So they secretly want you to know that they are looking at this from lots of different angles. They want this to be successful. They want this connection to be successful. All right, I want to clarify all these. I still got to get that last storyline out because this is going a little differently, but interesting nonetheless. We have an 8 of coins here. Clarify this King of Cups. We have the Worlds. We have the Wise One, which is the Hierophant. So Taurus showing up to the game. We have a Page of Cups. We have the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is the Page of Swords. Okay. So pile 2, your person secretly wants you to know that they definitely, again, your value is very high with them. I think that they want to work towards making this connection, either for some of you guys, if you are in this loving connection, because this is a lot of really lovely energy here. They want to bring that to the next level. They want to move forward to the next, I don't know why I'm seeing a ladder, like rung on the ladder. But yeah, they want to invest their energy into this. They secretly want you to know that they really want to work towards this. They want to put in the effort. With this King of Cups clarified by the World, this person secretly wants you to know that you are a level of completion to them. Like you really like complete their world. So the world is about ending of cycles to begin again. So for some of you guys, if you are in a separation, this message is for those in that situation. This feels like this person could be completing out cycles in their life just to begin again. Like I feel like you're still heavy in their heart. You still weigh. You hold a lot of value to them. We have this this guy, and he, you know, has the cup, and the fish is jumping out of the cup, and he's kind of staring at it. So I think he's like really looking at what's truly in his heart. Where is it where it's taken him. So with that clarified by the World, you know, it's realizing what is valuable to me in my heart. Who completes me? Who completes that cycle? Where have I put my time into it, or time into things, and has that been valuable for me? So I feel like this person's been very reflective, and they want you to know that they've thought very heavily about you, about the connection, about their life, and how things fit together. So we have the 6 of Cups clarified by the Wise One, which is the Hierophant. So this feels like someone may come across as like, since this is a secret, and Hierophant can sometimes represent traditional aspects, this person might secretly want you to know that they do see you as someone that they want to marry. Like again, we were getting that, I was getting this like, I want to be your protective like home kind of vibe, and they may secretly want to be traditional. This person, I mean, maybe you guys are in an atmosphere or a connection where you guys have been like, oh no, I never want to get married, or blah blah blah, you know, I don't want to be traditional, I want to do things outside the box. But yet there's this very like chivalrous thing to this person, that they actually really like traditional things. Even if they said they haven't, they actually really do. And you know, maybe they didn't until they met you. The Hangman can also, yeah, it's about seeing things from a new perspective, and it's clarified by our Page of Cups. So you may have helped them see things literally from a totally new perspective, and they secretly want you to know that, you know, if they've uttered those words, I'm never getting married, or I'm going to be single forever, you may have changed that view. You've brought this like cup of love, and you've made them see love differently, what they hold value, what they've put value in thus far. You know, it's like really changing for this person. So we have the Six of Wands clarified by the King of Swords here. So I feel like they think about you a lot. They think about how to be successful. They secretly want you to know that, you know, the success of this connection is something they constantly think about. With the Page of Swords here, they want to communicate this with you. They want to come forward. They want to express themselves. We have this butterfly, and it's over this person's kind of over their chest. So I kind of feel like they also secretly want you to know that their heart is transforming. Things that they valued is transforming. Like the way they viewed things, the way they viewed love, the way they showed up in love has really changed, because you've kind of come up there and like flipped their world upside down. And they secretly want you to know that. I want to get some some more cards. So what else does pile two's person want them to know? Judgment. So this person, if this situation has kind of died and ended, they definitely want this to come back to life. They want a second chance. They want to be revived. For those in a, you know, loving connection, because this feels a little of the both ways. This person definitely wants to bring this to the next level. They may want to communicate that they want to take this to the next level. Somebody out there, your person could be wanting to ask you to get married. Take that if it fits. You know, I'm not trying to give anyone false hope, but that message is here, and I can't ignore it. But that feels like if you're already in a really good connection and things are going well, you're just kind of curious, are things going to go that way, or do they want things to go that way? The answer is yes. The Hermit showed up in the last Pile 2 Volume 1. So Virgo showing up. So I think this person is very introspective about this connection. They do want to take this slowly. As much as they have a lot of feelings, they also there's a level of them needing to really like go at a slower pace here. So if you guys have like things have been changing quickly, or you guys jumped into this quickly and they've pulled back a little bit, they may just need you to understand that they are still weighing this out. And they could be dealing with some demons, because he's holding a snake in this card. So this is the After Tarot. And we have the dog that showed up, so there's some loyalty here, but also dealing with some battles, some inner battles. So some healing is going on. They secretly want you to know that they are working on themselves. They're dealing with these temptations that they've had in their life. Okay. Three of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't think this person wants to wait too much longer to almost give you this tangible offer. Either, again, a resurrection for some of you guys, or just moving this to the next step. They also don't want this to be so far in the future. They want it now. They're healing, but they do want it now. They secretly want you to know. So if they are taking their time, trust that they're taking their time, but they're taking it for a reason, but they do want this to happen. Let's do one more. What else? And then I'm going to pull some oracle cards. The Devil in reverse. So yeah, like I was talking about, this person is ready to really get rid of toxicities in their life. If there was codependencies, if you guys did have a connection before, and there was toxic traits in here, things that, you know, possibly addictions, this person is wanting to, they want you to know that they want to let all that go. They want to drop these old facades, these things that don't work for them. Again, this person feels like they are valuing things differently in their life, like this go around. But I think a lot of that perspective shift is because of you, because you've really opened them up to what's important. You've opened up their heart a good bit, and they're recognizing that maybe some of their past ways didn't work, and they're ready to let that go, and they want you to know. If some of them are dealing with other people, they may be ready to let go of, like, it feels like an ending of, you know, some like karmic ties and stuff like that, depending on how that fits for your story. But it's like the letting go of the toxicity, letting go of the pride, letting go of all the things that maybe held this connection back. And they want you to know that they're ready to do that, or they're working on doing that. All right, let's do, what else does pile two's person want them to know, please? Passion and desire are still alive. So they want you to know they still have a lot of passion and desire for you. Earning back trust and starting from the bottom. So if there has been like a full death in this connection, or something has happened where, you know, they were exercising some toxic traits, they recognize that they do have to earn the trust back, but they're willing to start from the bottom. These scars and wounds run deep. They also want you to know they are a deeply wounded person. They might not have opened up to you about that in the past, but they do want you to know. I think you've had inklings about a lot of this. I feel like this reading is just going to be a lot of like confirmation for things that you've known, but maybe just haven't been full on spoken. Powerless. The power struggle is real. So this person, wants you to know that they feel powerless sometimes, like they have a loss of control in this connection at times. Also, I don't know, for some reason this is reminding me of the fact that the Hermit's holding this serpent. I know this is a rope, but it's giving me vibes of similar. So at times they also might want you to know, because of these scars and wounds, that sometimes they do feel powerless to these addictions that they have, or these toxicities that they have. But with the Hermit being here, it's they want to heal that. They want to be like loyal to themselves and to what they need. But they do feel powerless at times. And they might feel powerless also just to their wounding. That might be what causes them to do stuff. Again, or I don't know why I keep saying again, but it's always a beautiful thing to have empathy for people, but also make sure you have boundaries. So this isn't an excuse when I explain certain things. This isn't an excuse for someone to treat you like crap and be like, oh, it's okay because they have wounding. No, they need to step up to the plate. They need to heal themselves, right? So don't put up with toxicity from people just because you understand. That is like, as a very empathic person, that's one of the big lessons, is learning that we can have understanding, but we also have to have ultimate love for ourselves, and have boundaries against things like that, and not allowing, just because you understand doesn't make it okay. So none of this information is to make this okay. It's just to understand that maybe, it really isn't you, it's them. Okay. All right. Sorry, that message needed to come out. All right. It's just so complicated. So this person does feel like this is very complicated. They are trying, but it is really hard. And time is up. It took too long. So I think they're recognizing that they've been taking a long time at this, whatever this cycle that they've been doing, that time is up. For some of you guys may have given an ultimatum with that being here. It's like, let's either do this now or not at all. Oop. And then shake the camera. Cause an earthquake. All right, let's pull some message cards. Let's see. What does pile two's person want to say? What do they want them to know? You make me want to be a better person. I need time. I have sexual fantasies about you. I find you incredibly attractive. This person is very attracted to you. I love you. They secretly want you to know that they do love you. And this was just a fling. So with this could be if they, you know, for those of you that there was like another connection that happened, maybe if they saw somebody while you guys have been separated, that was just a fling. For some of you guys, you know, it doesn't fit with the rest of this, so I'm not going to take this as this person. But it might be something that they said at one time, like, oh, this was just a fling. But, you know, there's a lot of love here, and there's a lot of feelings here. So take that or leave that. I abandon people to make myself feel important. So this person, you know, may self-sabotage because they want people to, like, fight for them. You're the person of my dreams. And we had that 9 of Cups there. And I was pretending to be someone else. There's an interesting message about, like, somebody may have checked out your social media that from a different account too with that one. And then reminiscing on the bottom. So they definitely think about this a lot. They think about you a lot. Think about this connection a lot. Let's see. Your energy is unbalanced. So there might be something that throws them off a little bit here. This connection is spiritual. I think about marrying you. Yeah, that message definitely was coming in hard with that Hierophant. I don't always read it that way, but that was the message. Healing old wounds. The situation is difficult to leave. Maybe that's that struggle that's real. I'm not ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. So there might still be a timing issue with this person. My heart is yours. Let's pull one or two more. Let's see. Get into alignment. So this person may be working on getting to alignment, getting to a better place, being the person that you need them to be. And it says find a solution to this problem. So they could be working on finding a solution, trying to figure this out, you know, and wanting to come forward and communicate all of this to you. So pile 2.2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It did pretty much go in alignment with the one that didn't get recorded, so you guys didn't miss out on anything. But there were some interesting changes, so I think this is the one. Obviously, I don't believe things happen by accident, so whatever that other one, this is the one that needed to come out more for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some insight. Don't forget to like or comment with an emoji. That really helps me out. Share this with anyone that you think may enjoy this reading as well. I really appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for pile 3. You guys picked this beautiful carnelian palmstone and the Crow Tarot. So we are going over what does your person secretly want you to know that maybe they just haven't, for whatever reason, been able to tell you. This could confirm some stuff you have suspicions about. What does this person secretly want pile 3 to know? Let's get going. All right. We have the Emperor here. So Aries showing up. Oh, Wheel of Fortune also flipped out, so we're going to take that too. What does pile 3's person secretly want them to know? The Sun. Page of Swords. Let's take one more here. I'll be pulling Oracle cards and message cards in this reading as well today. Queen of Swords. Let's start here. So what does this person secretly want them to know? So we do have Aries showing up. The Sun can sometimes represent Leo. Some fire coming in. We have some air signs here as well. This person secretly wants you to know that they see you as a level, like this is a destined connection for them. You're someone that they know that they're meant to meet at some point in their life. We'll get into more when I clarify this and pull more clarifiers, but there could be a level of like, at this point, there feels like this person's trying to get clarity around like this connection. They secretly want you to know that they are thinking about this a lot. You do make them really happy, but there's a level, I just keep seeing the phrase like, some people are meant to be a chapter, some people are meant to be, or meant to be a page, some people are meant to be a chapter, some people are meant to be your whole story, right? So like, I keep seeing that in my head. So there's a level of this person trying to figure out like what role in your life they lead. But they definitely feel like, they want you to know they feel like this is, again, meant to be. This person also secretly wants you to know that they are really focused on building like their empire. That's really important to them at this time. You may already know that, or you may have inklings, but it feels like really important. Like, I'm being drawn into the fact that this crow is looking this way, and like the rest of the cards are this way. So it's almost like they like, their focus is somewhere over here. And they also, some of them can be looking towards the past. But it's almost like they don't want to like see all this other stuff. Like here we have like some destiny, some happiness, communication, you know, some things like that. But this person is looking the other way. But they are sitting on a sword that's on top of this ram's head. So they also might be working through some stubbornness they have. So they also might be looking towards their past at how that's affecting their future. But I feel like this person is looking backwards a little bit. I don't think I've ever noticed that about that card. So it's being very drawn in here that this person is a little focused on something that happened in the past. So that could be between you guys. You know, it depends on your situation. This is a general reading. But there's something that they keep like going back to the past. So for some of them, that could be past relationships, that could be childhood upbringings, that could be just things that just happen. So this person may not be ready to look towards the future just yet, and that's secretly something they kind of want you to know. There's a guilt feeling that's coming up with this a little bit. But they definitely feel like they were meant to meet you, and they secretly want you to know that you do make them really happy. I don't know why that should be a secret. I don't know. Let's pull some more cards. This person's an interesting duck. That's all I have to say. Let me clarify some of these and get a little more insight to what this message is. So we have the Two of Wands, clarifying that. Yeah, this person just feels like they're stuck between which way to go. We have these crows looking two different directions. The Lovers here, clarifying that Wheel of Fortune. The Sun is clarified by the Six of Cups. Well, hot damn. There we have an Ace of Swords. We have the Three of Swords here. Okay. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. So this person secretly wants you to know that they are a little defensive. All right, let me just, all right. This person feels like they want you to know that they are in this deciding mode. They're trying to figure out which way to go. Something from their past is really drawing them, or something in another direction. So it could be like this connection could be going one way, but yet they're still like drawn to either some unfinished business. You know, I'm reading this as the past, but it could be just something that they need to take care of, they feel like they have to do. And that could be about their future planning. We do have the World here, so for some of them, they may want to go travel, they may want to go experience things that they haven't done thus far. And so it feels like they're stuck in between which way to go. We do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers here. So Gemini showing up as well. So this feeling, you know, this person definitely feels like this was a destined love, like soul level connection, that you guys are meant to meet. You were meant to have this romantic connection. You were meant to love each other. So there's no doubt in their mind about that. This doubt that comes in for them, this trying to figure this out, is this feeling of like, I have something else I need to do first, but will this be here when I get back? And I think that's causing this person a lot of pain, this decision, trying to get clarity on like this thing I feel like I have to do versus, but what if I go and this person cuts me off and I'm going to be heartbroken. So I feel like this person holds back a lot of these feelings. Like they may not even let you in on how happy you make them. And it's clarified by our Six of Cups. That's another soul level connection. These are very similar energies here for me. It's like they don't want you to know that they do see this as a fated connection. Like they are just keeping this under wraps, but a lot of it has to do with them getting hurt. So the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, they also secretly want you to know that they are having new revelations about this. They want to communicate. They have new thoughts. They're having some aha moments about this. But yeah, I really feel like they secretly want you to know that they are really scared. They're also scared of walking away from this and you not being there. But they feel very like defensive of whatever this is they have to do. All right, let me get some more cards. So what else do we need to know about Pile, or what do they secretly want the viewer to know? So Ace of Wands in reverse. This is the After Tarot. So they want you to know that this choice isn't a lack of passion they have for you. They have the Four of Pentacles. So this person they secretly want you to know that they are kind of afraid to give up things in their life or give up something that they've been working really hard for. Possibly, you know, for some of them, maybe picking a job over this connection or this thing they have to do. But they also kind of feel like it may be the death of them. You know, we have like this Grim Reaper coming in on the Four of Pentacles here. So they're scared of losing things. Like they also might have some attachment issues, abandonment issues. The Lovers again, and that's clarifying this Sun and the Six of Cups. So they secretly want you to know they do recognize that this is a beautiful connection. They do want you to know that. And maybe that's where we have in this card, this angel holding the Sword of Truth, which is showing up in this Ace and showing up in this page. So they secretly want you to know that they recognize this. They have these realizations. They know that you guys are fated and meant to be. I just don't think they've been able to communicate that with you. And for some reason, maybe that makes them feel vulnerable and you know, opens them up for getting hurt more. It's like, if I don't admit it, it's not true kind of vibe. We have the Ace, or the Ten of Pentacles. They also, you know, they do see a lot of abundance in this connection. They want you to know that they do value you in this connection very much. All right, let's see. All right, we had 3 that came up with this message about what exactly are they afraid of. They're afraid that they won't be able to show up. Like this heartbreak, this you know, this fear they have is because they're afraid that they don't know how to show up. They don't know how to reciprocate, and they don't know how to move forward in loving connections. But there is a lot of love here. This person just, yeah, it's afraid. It's like almost like, if I don't invest in this, I can't get hurt. You know, again, like that message about if I don't admit it, it's not true. If I don't ever tell you that I care, then, you know, but it's not a lack of caring. I mean, we have the Lover showing up here twice. We have Six of Cups, Two of Cups. All my soul level connection cards are showing up here strongly with this person. And so they want you to know, but yet they don't want you to know. It's like, psst, I like you, but psst, pretend like you didn't hear that. Is kind of how this vibe is coming in with this person. I can see where this would be very frustrating. It's like you may know, like you're like, but this connection's so great. But ultimately, this person is just, they're really, really, you know, defending this little fear of getting hurt again, you know? So there is that saying that you can only experience love to the extent that you're willing to experience loss. And then this might be something that this person isn't willing to go forward to. They're not willing to move forward with investing in something at this time. This could just be a timing thing. You know, everybody is on their own little path. What you want to do with that is on you. It just might not be the right time for this person. But there's definitely, you know, a lot of love, a lot of generosity. You feel like a gift to this person. But they just don't know if they can go towards that right now. It's like almost like their passions are bringing them elsewhere. Because we have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, which upright would be like forward momentum, passionate new beginnings, going forward with this. But they both came up in for our clarifiers in the reverse. So it means it's there, but they can't act on it, or they're unwilling to. They just feel like they can't. They can't show up for you the way you need. So maybe you've been very loving, very caring to this person. You've given them that, and they can't seem to reciprocate the way you want because they have this fear of getting left out in the cold and getting hurt. It overpowers all of this. They have a fear of losing things. Okay, let's see. Let's use some oracle cards. What else does pile 3's person secretly want them to know, please? Back to the good old times. For some of you guys, this person does want to go back to simpler times with you, more carefree times. If things got really serious, this person may just want to go back to the easier things. If you guys are in a separation, they you know, could want to go back to your old times. And for some of them, you know, they may just want to go do their own thing. Ready to release this love block, though. They secretly want you to know that there is a part of them that wants to release this. They want to get over this fear of loss. They want to get over this fear of things ending. Observing every action. They want you to know that they are paying attention to you. They are paying attention to everything going on. For some of them, they may be, you know, keeping an eye on your social media. But they are definitely observing and watching everything you're doing. They also may like reminisce over some old photos here. If you guys had photos that you shared, they may look at them a lot. Choosing the right path for us. So they definitely, they want you to know that they are trying to get on path. I feel like this person's a little far off from that, but they definitely want to choose the right path. And then struggling to overcome self-imposed limiting beliefs. And that popped up over that fear of heartbreak, a fear of being able to give you what you need, a fear of being able to show up in a loving way that you show up. Maybe this person, you know, it hasn't evolved. You know, we do have a lot of feelings here, but this person doesn't know how to handle being that emotionally open. And maybe you're very emotionally open. Maybe you're very emotionally available and this person's not there yet, but they do want to release this. They do want you to know that they don't want, it's like, I don't want to be like this. But yet I'm not quite sure how to get there yet. And maybe that's where this thing that they need to go do, whatever this is, this thing that's distracting them from this connection is, you know, really going to help them overcome this kind of stuff. So let's do some message cards. So for pile 3, I feel like this needs a good shuffle. What does their person want to say? What do they secretly want to say? What do they secretly want to say? There was a bunch that popped over. I know you guys get mad if I don't take them, but there was like 6. I'm not going to take all of them. They're meant to come out. They'll come out. secrets and deception. So there's some things, yeah, they're definitely being very secretive, being very, you know, maybe they just haven't opened up about how afraid they are of love. You're the person of my dreams. I check on you from afar. I love when they like line up with the cards too. So this person is definitely keeping tabs on you. They're looking at stuff. Trying to see what that popped up over. So I have to touch on something, because this came up over this first line, and secrets and deceptions. So they might not be fully have told you about this other stuff that they have going on or they need to do. Maybe that's something that they've kind of kept to themselves. This decision they have to make. This passion they need to follow. Okay. I think the world of you. So we have, you know, this 10 of Pentacles. We have the choosing the right path for us. We have the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So this is a new thought, an abundance, and I think the world of you. So you hold a lot of value in this person. All right, let's see what's going to pop up over this little menagerie of cards here. What else does this person want pile 3 to know? You are always on my mind. So yeah, like they think about you often. You know, we did have the Queen of Swords here. You know, that's a lot of clarity, that's thinking, but it's also like overcome by limiting beliefs of what they're able to do in love. I want one more for this one. Can we get another message about this set of cards? You make me want to be a better person. Maybe you've been so generous with them. You've really showed them like what love can be, should be. They might have their doubts about how they show up. Like they have limiting beliefs because of their broken heart here. But you have showed them like what it means to love. Like what love really is. I mean, I know hearing that, you're like, ooh, wow, do I get a gold star for that? You know, but take that as you will. I know that's not an easy thing to be the person that shows somebody else that when you feel like you got the short end of the stick. I get that all too well. But it is, you know, really has changed this person. It's made them want to be a better person. They like want to be a person of value like you are. All right, let's see. What else does this person want to say? I only want to be with you. So there's really nobody else. So it's not like whatever this is that's distracting them. I don't feel like this is another person. This is just something they have to do that seems important to them. I feel stuck in this connection. We do have this, you know, this is coming up with this release a love block. So there is a level of feeling stuck, and this came up with this Four of Pentacles. So this person is like stuck holding on to things that they think is valuable, even though you are the person of their dreams. And there is the lover's connection here, but they just feel stuck. Like they don't know how to be different. So they've been in this rut their whole life, and they can't quite figure it out. I feel powerful when I'm with you. So they also might look back on you. We did have the sun here, so it's like you bring them happiness, you bring them pride. You know, the lovers, again, they feel very powerful with you. They feel powerful within this connection, and they just really, check on you. Like they really want to see how you're doing. Thinking of you. I think the world of you, I'm thinking of you with the Ace of Swords. I love when that lines up. It's so fun. I don't always do that, but I might start doing that more often. Put my cards right over the thing. So, all right, let's see. What's with this? I'm going through a tough time. Yeah, that came up with that heartbreak. Or the Three of Swords. You're always on my mind. Overcoming limiting beliefs. Not sure if they can show up for you the way that you show up for them. They're definitely going through a tough time about this. So, pile 3, I think I want to end that here. I hope this gave you some insight to what's going on. Please like if this resonated. Share this with somebody else that you think would enjoy this. I would love it if you guys could give me a comment, even if it's just emoji. That really helps me out. And as always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. It's truly an honor, and I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Bye, guys.